the other matchup in this bracket, Whitehorse and Milford. That should be a really, really interesting one, as Whitehorse are Region 19 champions and Milford 13-10 out of Region 20. Whitehorse with 1A's leading scorer, Keiarra Martin, 27 points per game. See if they can put together a run here in the 1A state tournament. There you have it.
Watch for Whitehorse, Keiarra Martin. She has 8 30-point games this season.
She can put up some points.
Oh, yeah. Leads the state with over 25 a game. So she will be a joy to watch. They haven't been able to really get inside that Whitehorse press. Just that 1-3 and a good takeaway. It's Keiarra Martin who goes the other way. Bounds. Shots off the mark. Clark grabs the miss out to Keiarra Martin. Yet to take her first shot, the state's leading scorer. Oh. She drives in and takes some contact. They're going to call it on the. Let's see if they will give her the 2 free throws. Martin's first free throw is short. She's a 79% free throw shooter, so she makes them at a high clip. Still trying to get her legs going early. Knocks down the second. Inbound underneath. Clark looking for Martin, coming around a screen. She casts off, just off the mark. Ball batted around. It finds Talia Allred.
Martin with the steal, coming back the other way. And gets a little tripped up.
Yeah, it was a good play, but it was Bella Gines who gets called for the contact from behind. Keiarra Martin, just 1 point this first quarter. A great move inside with the left hand. That's a tough finish.
Gives a little head fake hesitation and goes right around the corner.
It's only a matter of time before she starts scoring. 5 on the clock remaining in this first quarter. Keiarra Martin went to pick off the pass, and it works for a turnover. It went last off the Tigers. Back to Tabiona. Chloe, she'll try. Same corner, different result. Martin grabs the rebound and will go the other way. Up ahead, great find to Yellowman. Yellowman able to finish her first points off the bench.
Painted, I think, we're seeing a lot of deep threes with the college 3 plus a couple extra feet.
That's right. So it's confusing when you've got 2 lines close to each other and you know you need to get behind one of them. They're not used to playing with an extra line there.
Right. Eventually they'll start falling.
Oh,
tough
Hannah Clark, she tries for 3. That's no good. Ball batted around, and a great find inside. Keiarra Martin finishes for 2. It was all set up by Malia Sam, who just came away with that loose ball.
Keiarra Martin steps right in front, takes it.
She read that one all along, and she'll finish on the other side. So if it's not going for you offensively, try to get yourself involved defensively.
Steal, push it up the court, transition buckets.
Keiarra Martin now in double figures. She has scored in double figures in every game she's played this season. Her season low is 13 points. She's only at 10 in this one, so we'll see if she can catch fire in this last quarter of the afternoon.
Oh, nice back cut. Oh, and a block.
And that's a beautiful play. Coach Dixon, that's probably one of their specialties that they draw up at a time they need a basket.
Ran it perfect. Bucket and 1.
Third foul against Adri Fabrizio.
They just said keep doing what they've been doing to get themselves back in this game. But they need to stay disciplined on defense and try to get some fast break buckets. So that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game sideline report. Back to Utah in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thanks, Mason. Martin has a look. Martin, her first 3 of the day, and they're going to call a foul.
Away from the ball.
I think it's on Whitehorse, and I think that they're going to have a discussion on if the basket, if it happened after the shot attempt or not.
I think they give them the bucket, but then a foul going the other way.
So they're going to say basket's good. Or they are lining up at the free throw line. So the foul's on number 20. Here we. So Martin the fake for 3, and then the foul was definitely on Whitehorse underneath the basket, but it was after the shot. So Martin, it hasn't quite been her usual scoring night, but she's definitely stepping up when it counts, and she found the bottom of the net there and brings Whitehorse to just within 1 possession. Abiona held to just 5 points in this fourth quarter. Whitehorse has 9, 7 of those from Keiarra Martin. She saved her best quarter for last, and Coach Dixon wants a timeout. Bella thought about the 3. Instead gives it to Chloe, who throws it away. Keiarra Martin.
Oh, good hustle. But
that is just an unfortunate fall like that for Allred. Great hustle, but it goes out of bounds off of her, and Martin both kind of fell a little awkward over there.
Good hustle by both players, but Martin defensively just getting her hand, kind of baits that pass a little bit, and she's so long she can get her hand out there and tips it out.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what's been, I feel like, what sparked a lot of her offensive production here in this fourth quarter. She's picked a few of those passes off.
Good defense leads to a good offense. Have 7 rebounds, so she's working hard. And I think she took a turn guarding Martin for a little while as well.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I'm sure it's exhausting trying to stick with Martin all day.
Get their camera.
Tried to get our camera out of bounds.
There, Martin's such a good player, so defensive strategy, you're almost looking to double team her. You're not leaving her open. Sometimes that'll leave other players wide open.
Absolutely. Dribble drive into the paint for Andy Anderson. Shot rebounded by Martin.
You can kind of adjust to the way the officials are letting you play. If they're letting you play a little physical, you can get out and put on a little tougher defense.
Martin from the parking lot, Bryce Canyon City 3.
And she likes the deep 3.
That 3 was an NBA distance, but Valley needs to know where Martin is all night long. All day, morning long. Do you do something with that mark, like do you put a chaser on her? Do you face guard her? What do you do?
I think it depends on the personnel you have. If you've got a really good defender.
They switched to a 1-3-1 this possession. Post. Jane Jennings just can't get the handle on it.
I think Anderson's probably going to pick up.
No, Jane Jennings.
Oh, Jennings got it. Going 3C in
Martin
the corner.
in the corner. That's a great play as she passes, inbounds that ball, flashes to the corner. She hits it, catches it in stride, buries the Bryce Canyon City 3, her second triple of the game.
I'm always amazed how well that play works. I think every team that plays basketball has an out-of-bounds play, and most people probably call it 3C. It's going to the corner.
Yeah,
to the out-of-bounds inbound play.
And really, like in that case, Martin is so tall and long.
There's a good look.
Won't go. But it was a rushed shot because Martin's coming at you in the corner, flying out there. Jennings, trailer off the glass, won't go. Martin with the rebound. She'll push it the other way. Outlet pass ahead to Clark. Lays it up and in on the Henry's drive-in fast break. Clark with the 2-point basket. Seconds left in the first quarter. Time for catch and shoot. Clark gets it off in time. Bryce Canyon City 3, a bank shot.
Yeah, yesterday there was a play they ran a couple of different times. It was actually successful for them. I liked watching where they bring a high post and then kind of do a double back cut off the wings. Right now puts the defenders kind of in a bad spot, but Martin, when she's back and she has such a great jab step and cut. We'll see if they pull that one out of their bag here.
I'll bet they do. It looked good yesterday. Each winner will be entered into a drawing to win. The question is, as Martin gets a takeaway, goes the other way, lays it up, and one on the Henry's Drive-In fast break. The question is, what year did Whitehorse play for a state championship?
When was the last time Whitehorse was in the state championship game?
Yep, there you go.
Girls?
Girls.
Okay.
Whitehorse girls. What
hey,
year?
Whitehorse fans, if you're watching, don't let us down. Go ahead and email us at side lob. Martin's staying really high on that weak side. Now, Martin can move quick, though. So
yes, you can.
If you lob it in there, you got to catch it and go right up with it. But Franklin can go up pretty quickly.
And Martin all over those guards up top. They get the turnover. Outlet pass to Clark. Nice fake. The defender flies by. Clark lays it in on the Henry's Drive-In fast break.
And Martin right there, she's done it a couple of times. She sees the court really well to get the ball up on those fast breaks.
You know, she does, and sometimes it ends up in a turnover, but a lot of times she's able to just put that ball out in front and say, hey, go get it.
That's the nice thing about these courts we talked about earlier. A lot of high school courts are a little shorter.
Yeah.
But these college-length courts, you have a little more room to throw it as long as you got someone that can run fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Martin going to the line, to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, shooting two.
Martin makes the first. Started swinging. I'm like, uh-oh, she's not going to be able to sit there and pump fake for any longer.
Right. And most of the time those officials will give them an extra second or two before they call it. As Martin takes it to the rack.
Dribble drive penetration from Keiarra Martin. Goes with the left hand all the way. Tennessee Roundy passes to the middle and it's picked up by Martin. That well. Crofts long two won't go. Blocked out of bounds by Martin. Franklin had the rebound. Martin blocks the shot up. Out of bounds. All right, we'll send it down to Tyler Gibb for Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game Sideline Report.
Thanks, Mike. Coach Syrett in that Valley huddle, although they have a big deficit to overcome, he said we have to be the team on the ground for those loose balls.
Missed the first one. Baseline dribble drive by Keiarra Martin.
Picks up her 13th point of the game. She averages just about 25 points a game on the season. Good swing up top.
Anderson three won't go. Martin with the rebound on the break. 2-on-1. Keeps it herself. Scoops and scores.
Sweet little left-hand scoop.
She faked that pass, and the defender kind of slid just a little bit to give her the room she needed. It was a good rebound there. Good inside position by the Wildcats. Martin with the rebound. She's got an outlet. That's a rare time. Usually she'll take that one-handed baseball pass and fire it down court.
Martin from way downtown, just short. Hicks grabs the miss. Already two quick early Bryce Canyon City three-point attempts for Keiarra Martin. She comes up with the steal. She had 9 yesterday.
That she kind of does a sneak attack. She goes down and then she turns around and comes back at the ball and kind of causes that excitement and able to get that.
Yeah, Martin's one of those athletes that is pretty rare to find someone this dominant. She's a track star, has won state in track, one of the best basketball players that you'll find across 1A. Steal taken by the Raiders.
While the defense that time by Millie Hicks staying in front of and not allowing the layup.
Bateman gets trapped. Martin rushes up the floor and takes the contact from Robles. That's what this Whitehorse defense can do to you. They had 18 steals yesterday. They turned over Valley 34 times. So they love to get active in those passing lanes. They love to trap you just across that midcourt line. First free throw is good for Keiarra Martin at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Perfect 2-for-2 trip. Had 4 fouls yesterday, picked up 2 early in the second quarter. She completes the three-point play. Martin back the other way, and she'll go back to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
She saw the defender standing in the middle of the paint, saw her opportunity to in that seam, and tax the basket.
Third team foul by Windover. They have spread the wealth of fouls, though, as just one apiece for Dubois, Alvarez, and Robles. Millie Hicks yet to pick up a foul, which is a good sign if you're a Wildcat. Martin 4 for 4 at the free throw line today. Dubois thought about. And let's send it over to Mason Ahlstrom for our Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Went over and got to catch up with both coaches before the game. Asked Alvarez what his game plan was going into this. His game plan was to shut down Martin, or at least did their best, but make sure that Clark and their other good scorers don't get hot if they do stop Martin.
Clark and Martin have combined for the 7 Whitehorse points. Martin looking to add to it. Connects from downtown.
Bryce Canyon City 3. Keiarra Martin.
And one thing about Martin, it doesn't matter how many she's missed. She always shoots it with confidence. They're trying to get it to Hicks at that free throw line, but that Whitehorse defense is making it difficult. Over to Robles.
They got a good look there. They got it to Hicks on that high post, kicked it out to Robles.
Great pass from Martin to Yellowman, but she can't handle the pass, and it's kept on the Raiders' side. Over, yet to do anything from the perimeter. All their work has come inside. Dubois trying to change that and can't. Martin, an athletic rebound. Whitehorse looks to push. Rhythm from outside. Hicks grabs the miss. That's off the mark as well. Hernandez still fighting for it. That's short. Whitehorse trying to come up with it, and Martin the diving effort. Yellowman sprints the other way.
All right, defensively, how about?
Keep going at that Martin girl. Just keep going at her.
All right, well, thank you very much.
It's Windover that starts with the ball. Robles short on the 3. She started out from 3, 0 for 4, but hit her last attempt from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line late in that second quarter.
Martin with another rebound for Whitehorse on that last possession. Takeaway.
Good job by Alvarez to stick with it. Bateman, she tries her hand at a corner 3. Keiarra Martin, another rebound. Oh, beautiful find down low. The top-seeded Panguitch Bobcats at halftime on Thursday, but due to Millie Hicks' foul trouble, Panguitch ran away with it in the third quarter, and she picks up her second foul in the last 10 seconds on that drive. Still just her second foul.
So I checked the Utah State record book because I'm like, man, I wonder what the rebound record is. Because 20 is a lot. You know, I'm thinking, oh, she got a chance. And she's still, the way she's rebounding, she's got a chance.
What?
37 is the state
37?
record.
Oh, boy.
That's a lot of rebounds.
2-for-2 trip for Keiarra Martin, so she has 6 of her 9 points at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. They're 9 for 10, so 90% from the charity stripe will pay off when you're struggling to get the other outside jumpers to fall. Keiarra Martin, strong move behind the back. Straight. Bateman loses the dribble off her foot. Another turnover. It's Keiarra Martin, who has been all over the place defensively. Backcourt. Robles tries to go between the legs of Keiarra Martin. Kickball.
You know, that's and when you're looking at the number of games back-to-back for 3 days, game last Saturday, take away Martin going the other way.
And that's a tough play by Alvarez. She was
set.
And that's one of those tough ones where if you're the defender, you're moving with the offense. You're trying to stay in front of them, and so obviously you're going to be moving your feet because you're going. But if you're directly in front of them and have the position,
yeah, you don't have to be. If I understand that rule right, it changed a little bit. You don't have to be stopped and not moving. You just have to be in a legal guarding position. So if Martin, in that case, it looked like Martin went over her, and I felt like that call went the wrong way.
Keiarra Martin doesn't worry about anything but making her free throw. She knocks them both down. It's the largest lead of the day for Whitehorse. Martin is 8 for 8 at the free throw line. On 6 points. Good look inside to Dubois, but unable to corral the pass. Whitehorse gets another steal. Martin pushes. They have numbers. Over to Clark. A floater inside. Off the back iron, drops in for 2. Dubois will try a Bryce Canyon City 3, too strong. Martin comes in for the miss, up to Clark. Whitehorse happy to slow the pace down. Martin just 1 field goal today, looking for a second. She rattles it home.
Keiarra Martin.
Some tough defense, but able to handle the pressure is Whitehorse. Alvarez has to foul, and that's exactly who you would want at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line if you are Whitehorse.
Except that it's not.
That's true.
Except it's not foul shots. It's just not in the bonus yet. Two more to get the foul shots.
They are kind of hesitating to foul, but Coach Alvarez does want them to foul.
You know, and with the 2-shot foul down by 9, it's unfortunately probably a little too late